All right. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for hopping on, whether you are a stylist on our team on Nail Vibes Nation, or if you are here to check out more about our opportunity. We're so excited to have you on. It's what, 8:39, so we're gonna try to keep it around 30 minutes. If you need to hop off, feel free. I am recording, so we will be sharing that as well. So first of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Rachel Latnet. I am a senior executive director. That's so weird to say. That just happened. Just got this in the mail on Nail Vibes Nation. And my upline, Danielle, is actually the leader of this team of about 850 stylists. And I'm the leader of Team Nail Bling Queens. That's my personal team. But we are here tonight to just share all about what our opportunity has to offer. Our conference was just this past weekend, and it was supposed to be in Vegas, and it got canceled, so it was virtual, but that's exciting because everyone got to tune in. And then myself, as well as some other ladies on the call, we were on a leader retreat that Danielle treated us to for senior directors and above on her team to watch together and watch the leader meeting. So there's so much excitement to share. But before we get any further into it, let's start with the fun part about this. I just put everyone on shared screen. Let's see what everyone is wearing on their nails. What you got? Everybody show us. I am wearing the retired Flocking Fabulous and Caribbean or Caribbean. Some of us girls were fighting over how to say it. But yeah, if your video is not on, if you wouldn't mind popping it on and showing us, look at all those pretty nails. And you know what? I think that's Kodak worthy. So let's take a quick pic. I'm all about the pics. All right, hold up your nails, and 1, 2, 3. I think that I can see everybody in one. No, I lied. One more time. I missed about half of you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. So fun. So, of course, we're all here for the same reason, right? We love these nails. So if you are on this call, most likely you have already tried them and you're obsessed with them. So that is a prime reason to look more into becoming a stylist. So before we get into more about all the F's, there's a bunch of F words we're going to talk about, but no bad words. We're going to talk tonight about fun, friends, faith in yourself, financial freedom, flexibility, and other things that we love, perks of being a stylist. So I'll start a little bit about my story. So I started about a year and a half ago, so I guess almost 20 months ago, and I just fell in love with the product, and I was going through a divorce and had tons of debt, and I saw how much these women were going crazy over these nails in a nail bar, and I thought, well, I don't know, I kind of had a feeling that this might help me out of my debt, and so I went for it because the start of the kit was only half of the price of the value of it with no contracts or commitments. So I thought, why not? And I gave it a shot. And then here I am 20 months later. I've paid off all that divorce debt. I have bought myself a home, rebuilt my savings, and now I get to go shopping online whenever I want and not have to worry about a thing. So this company can really change lives if you are willing to set goals and hustle to them, because we have all the tools that you need. You just have to be willing to say yes, take that leap, commit, and work for it. So every stylist obviously is going to have different results. It all depends on, time and what you put into it, but we are here to help you every step of the way. So let's start with, since we just already talked about the fun. So we just got done with our week of conference. So it should have been in Vegas, which would have been a really fun week. Unfortunately, it wasn't everyone together, but we were able to, use our group chats, and obviously we like to communicate just like this through Zoom on our teams as well. And I'm actually personally, if you're on my team, Nail Bling Queens, I'm hosting my girls, local girls, on Wednesday nights. And then if you are not on my team, my upline Danielle is also doing the same thing. So if you're a stylist and you haven't heard the details about that, you'll be getting some more info about that. But we're excited to get together. But we just learned about some awesome fun stuff coming up, including the very first one. Stylist, who wants to announce? Where's our new incentive trip? Where are we going?
Punta Cana.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have been wanting to go to the Dominican my whole life, and this past year our trip was to Cancun, which unfortunately due to COVID it keeps getting pushed back, but Cancun is an awesome place too. But we all, as stylists, no matter what your rank, no matter how long you've been with the company, we are all able to work toward this incentive trip to the Dominican Republic. And you can earn different levels all expenses paid, paid plus flight, and then the highest level you can even bring a guest. So I know for me, I'm looking forward to Cancun because I get all of that and get to bring my boyfriend as well. And there's Heather. Heather is excited for that too. She's her mom whenever we get to. Heather, we're talking all about the fun. We're starting with the F word, fun.
Awesome.
In addition to that, we know that these nail polish strips are fun to sell. They're fun to wear, and there's always something fun to look forward to, such as new releases. If you haven't gotten your new summer shades in, I just came home to so much nail mail. So one thing that's fun about selling these is there's literally always something new to look forward to. We got surprised during conference week. We got a new release that stylists got to design their own shades. Last year at conference, another fun thing they surprised us with was just for being there in attendance, they drew 5 girls' names or stylists. We do have male stylists as well, but five stylists got to design their own nails. And Heather, are those the stylist labs? How did you get that fast?
They showed up today by FedEx because I placed that order.
Oh
yeah, so this one is the
My
Little Obsession or whatever. Then there's Atomic Sparkle.
I'm so pumped for that one.
Make a Splash. BU and
is the B one light pink?
It is. It's really pale pink.
Awesome. Love it. Yay! So of course we all know that they're fun to sell. They're fun to wear. When I was just in the Ozarks after our girls trip, I was down with friends and family. And I always carry around little sample cards and a little stash here of full sets that I actually just took out of the bag. But one of my family friends' moms had never tried it, and I put it on her, and she was just like, oh my gosh, that's all? I need this full set. So I have a set to mail out to her now that I'm home. So it's just so fun to watch people light up with excitement like, this is real life. Yeah, it is, and it's affordable. So, stylists, real quick, does anyone have anything else that they want to add about fun before we move on to talk about friends, which obviously kind of ties in hand? Anyone have anything that I missed on the fun? There's so much fun. We do have like get-togethers. I've hosted team meetings at my house, which again I'm looking forward to doing again finally since COVID started. But just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything about fun before we move on to friends.
Rachel, one thing that I think is really fun is that when you're a stylist, you have so much freedom to be creative in the way that you present the product, and you can let your personality shine. And that's one thing that I have really found to find very fun with it. Like we're having a mega party, and today I got on live in my group with a Santa hat and sunglasses and dancing to Justin Bieber. But like you can be who you are, and you can be really fun with it. And that's one thing that I just really appreciate about it.
Thank you. I totally agree, because this is like my creative outlet. I love going to our nail fees groups and to our graphics groups, and like I'll just search the day of the week, or I'll just kind of scroll through and see what's been posted lately, and then I'm like, that's fun. Like yesterday was Bath and Body Works $10 sale, $10 off sale. So I did a what's your Bath and Body Works name game, and my girls were having so much fun with it. And it's just a fun way to interact with people. And my teammates are in my group and they're playing along. And so I agree. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for adding that. So let's go ahead and move on to friends. So friends is a huge part of this business. I'd say a lot of us, when we came into it, didn't realize the friendships that we were going to make or rekindle. So for example, Heather, who just hopped on, she and I go way back. We used to work at American Eagle together. And when she joined my group and started posting nail fees, I had no idea when I told her she should become a stylist that she was going to become one of my very best friends. And so not only that, I have other friends from when I was little that have joined the team and we have reconnected, and then brand new friends such as Jamie, who I never knew before Color Street, but Heather and Jamie went to high school together. So it's just so funny how the friendships are reconnected. Like my upline and I went to high school together, and never in a million years did we think that we would become great friends through this. But whether you're here and local or whether you're all over the country like our teammates are, we connect in so many different ways. So even if you're thinking, oh, well, I'm nowhere near the stylist that I want to enroll with, that's okay, because we have team chats that we utilize every day. We utilize Zoom calls just like this, where we get to chat back and forth with our teammates. Like I said, the meetings in person as well. And we even have regional meetings. So if you don't know anyone who's in your your local area on your team, you can search on our website and see where's the most like the closest to you regional meeting, and you can connect with other stylists that way as well. So we have lots of ways we connect, and even with customers, we become friends with our customers, and that's another really cool thing about this is that just putting yourself out there, you connect with so many women and men, but just the friends part was, I think, something a lot of us didn't expect with this business that has been really great. So stylists, does anyone want to add real quick something about friendships that you have established or reconnected with, or what you love about the friendship aspect of our business?
I would just mention that it is about so much more than nails, and something big in my life is going on. People like Rachel and Jamie are the first two that I go to when I want to share exciting news or bad news or ask them for advice just about life in general. Mm-hmm. And so it's not just about nail polish, it's about sharing our lives with each other, and it's enriched my in more ways than I could ever imagine.
I 100% agree. We have fun in our team chats for sure. All right, let's move on to faith in yourself. So another thing that I think a lot of us didn't expect, and I think one thing that holds a lot of women back from this business is they don't have the confidence in themselves to put themselves out there. They see stylists going live. They see stylists sharing business blessings and being vulnerable, and they think, oh, I could never do that. But then once they join, you have such a support system of, you know, our sisterhood that is encouraging and helping you along the way. And with little baby steps, we realize that we have so much more confidence in ourselves and just in life in general. And I know like for us, Heather and Jamie and I recently took over the St. Louis regional, the St. Louis area regional Color Street events, and unfortunately we only got to do one in person because of COVID, but I never thought I would stand in front of, you know, hundreds of people and lead meetings and trainings. Like I mean I'm a teacher, but I only have 30 kids in my class, and they're kids. So and I never thought I'd go live on Facebook and, you know, share vulnerable stories about my divorce and my struggles, and here I am doing it like it's nothing now. And so I think that's a huge piece of the puzzle that we really appreciate from the business. Is that personal growth. And we're also encouraged to do personal development, whether it's audiobooks or, you know, reading books or, you know, the different trainings that we have all free from our company. So stylists, does anyone want to talk a little bit about the faith in yourself or the confidence that you have gained since joining with Color Street?
I know for me, it's been a big growth. I jumped in head first into Color Street in October just because I wanted to find a business and just something to do, more like a hobby.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and it was friendships and building a place of growth. And for at work, I was the quiet one, the shy one, very much an introvert. And I would never thought I would do a live. And eventually I got the confidence to do it, and it was horrible. But
all of our first lives are bad. I made my dad be in mine.
I made my daughter be in my first few, and that's how I built the confidence up. But I think I posted a few times that, you know, at school we had I'm a school nurse. We had a video that I had to do at school. They cut my entire section out because it was so bad. And then recently over the summer, because I've been doing these lives through my VIP group, I was able to do this video, a new video, and I had no problem doing it. And it's just been practice and getting myself the self-confidence.
Yeah. And you have been doing awesome with your business, and you have enrolled new teammates. You're on your way to senior stylist. We are so proud of you, Nan. So I love to hear about that personal growth. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. All right, let's move on to another F. financial freedom, obviously, you know, if you're checking this out, one thing that you may be curious about is the money, because we do make money and there's opportunity to make a lot of money in this business if you stick with it and stay consistent, and especially if you grow a team. So like I had said, different business blessings of mine were, my main goal was to pay off divorce debt. So I did that. And then after that, I wanted to build the savings, buy a home. And now I have so many other things on my to-do list of like paying down student loan debt, which is next on the list. And, you know, we all have our own things of what the business has done for us financially. So stylists, anyone want to talk a little bit about what you have been able to do financially because of Color Street? Don't be shy.
I'll chime in.
Thanks, Jamie.
So I remember recently I was looking back through I've been a stylist for 14 months, and like I think back to when I first started and like just making a paycheck from sharing the nails the first time, even if it was like $9, I remember thinking at the time like, holy moly, I just got paid for sharing the nails. And when I look back at each month, like that money for me, it just increased and increased and increased, and my goals changed and it increased. And I think about all that it has done for my family now, and I honestly, like, I can't believe it. I remember hearing people saying like, it's starting to match my salary for my job. And for me, that's starting to become a real reality, and that's taken time and hard work, but I still like just feel so blessed and so grateful, and honestly just in disbelief, because it never feels like work. It's just something that I really, truly love doing. And I honestly just can't believe the financial blessings of it.
I'm right there with you. A lot of us here are teachers, and you know that teachers make the big bucks, right? Not. So a lot of us that stick with it, you know, Color Street ends up surpassing what we bring in monthly from teaching. And so it's just incredible that, you know, what you can do if you really decide that you want it and are willing to work hard. But the reason I think a lot of us are so successful is because we love it. Like Jamie said from the get-go, that it's fun. It doesn't feel like work when you're just, you know, I was in the Ozarks on the lake and I didn't want to be on my phone a lot, but when I was working, I was just sitting on my phone doing what I think is fun, and, you know, like connecting with people and looking at graphics and sharing pretty nails. So that's why it can become so, it's just incredible, because it's like you're making money, but you're having fun. And so the financial blessings mixed in with the fun is just, we're very blessed to have this opportunity. Anyone else want to add a little bit about what you've been able to do financially? There's Liz. Liz, can we hear what you've been able to do recently?
Yes, I was trying to go into the light. So I actually am a full-time nurse, and this weekend, actually, I'm kind of sick today, so I didn't go in today, but this is my last weekend as full-time, and I'm able to go down to part-time now because of everything that Color Street has done for us. And it's going to be amazing because I have 2 girls and another one on the way. So I'll be able to stay home with them Monday through Friday and not have to worry about daycare, not have to worry about, I don't know, whatever we're doing virtually with school now. So yeah, it's nice being able to go down. I mean,
congratulations.
It's still 24 hours of an hour, or a week, but it's awesome.
That's so exciting, Liz. I didn't know that. Yay!
Yeah.
That's new. So thank you for sharing, Liz. So speaking of flexibility, so Liz just said that, you know, that was a financial blessing, but it's also part of flexibility, because we get to work, you know, as many hours or few hours as we want, from wherever we want, however we want. You're free to be your own boss. And so Liz is going to be home with her girls, but she's going to be, you know, taking her girls everywhere, wherever they need to go, whatever they need to do, but she'll be able to work her business from wherever they are, because we have the flexibility to do that. And then one thing that I know a lot of us rely on is that Facebook scheduler. So I know I didn't know that it existed before Color Street, but Facebook has this awesome feature in private groups, I think public groups too, but you can schedule your posts to go off at certain times. Like for me, I'm not a morning person, so if I have a post to go off on Sunday morning and it's early, it ain't going off from me, it's going off from Facebook scheduler. But if we have, you know, like most of us work full-time jobs, we can't just be on our phone posting, you know, throughout the day, but we can schedule posts to go off when we are working. And so that has been a huge thing for all of us. But other than that, a lot of the women on here are moms. I am not, but I'm going to let a mom talk about that, about how they can kind of make it work in the mom cracks. But me personally, I work full time as a teacher, but I'm also in grad school. And so, and then I have my own team of about 300 women in addition to my own business itself, my own, VIP group and parties and all that. So for me, the flexibility is huge because of, all the hours between grad school and working full time. So any moms want to share real quick how you are able to make your business work for you with flexibility?
I can go ahead and kind of talk a little bit more into that, into more depth, because of the fact that I can go part-time.
Mhm.
I'm also in school finishing my BSN, so my bachelor's in nursing. That's all online. And my daughters both have, one's in competitive cheer, so she has practice 3 times a week, and the other one's in dance, and also going into like a full-time routine. So I'll be able to be home with them and take them to and from practice, and I have to rely on babysitter or anybody to do the driving for me.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And speaking of competitive cheerleading, I used to coach competitive cheerleading at the high school that I taught at. And the first year that I was in grad school and trying to coach and teach full time, I was like, nope, I can't do it. And I gave it up. But then I also gave up 10% of my salary because of that. So when I found Color Street and I realized that I can do it on my own time, as much or as little as I want, it was just a huge eye opener that, I really can be my own boss and work on my own time. So flexibility is a huge, huge one. All right, let's move on to, I was going to talk about specific team stats, but I didn't grab those from Danielle. But like I said, my upline has about 850 girls on her team, and she's only been in about a month longer than I have. And then my team personally has about 300, but we are part of so many different upline teams, and they all have so many different fun and interesting and unique dynamics. They all do really cool giveaways for us throughout the month. So basically just for working your business, you are entered to win all kinds of stuff. Like right now I'm sitting here looking at a bunch of retired sets for my team that I need to send out from last month. And I have a bunch more girls to draw for that. And then I also am looking at coach risk lists that people won from last month that my assistant needs to come help me do all that. And then some koozies, all kinds of fun stuff. So just know that when you join our team, you join tons of smaller teams on bigger teams, and you have so many leaders and mentors to help along the way, not just that one person that you sign up with. And there's just lots of different incentives to help you be even more motivated to work your business. Kayla, I finally see your face. I saw your name a little bit ago, but I didn't see your face. What else? Okay, so then let's move on to starter kit.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're talking about the uplines. So how do you know who your uplines are? I mean, I know who my direct enroller is, and I know that Danielle Yarber is somewhere in there, and Danielle Jolly is somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I have no idea.
Oh, it'll tell you when you sign up in your profile. It tells you each of your uplines, and there's an email address to connect. But usually the way you connect with them is we have Facebook groups that we'll invite you to, and then your enroller will tag you in certain things that are super important that you can enter in to win stuff. So we'll get you all hooked up with that. So you'll know who your people are. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and just like that, if you have questions, please interrupt at any time or put them in the chat. I just realized I haven't been looking at the chat, so let me see if I missed any. Danielle said she can show you where to find that, and the last thing we heard was about power outages. So, okay, we're good. All right, so the starter kit. What do you get in this lovely box? This is actually the box that, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I just found it. This is my starter kit box, and what comes in it is way cooler now than what came in it when I started. When I started, it was only 10 free sets in it. Now it's 13. I want to say this is about 13 sets, unless I just sold one. So this is, I think I'm missing a few. So anyways, 13 sets. You also get 72 twosies or accent nails. So a variety of these. Yep, I forgot something else. You get a Color Street bag that I have in my office where the power went out, so I knew I forgot something. But it's actually embroidered, and they upgraded that since I joined too. So all you newer stylists get some better stuff than we did. You get nail polish, prep pads or nail prep pads, polish remover. You get nail buffer blocks. You get some bigger files that say Color Street with cases. You get a bunch of mini nail files. So these are for samples, and those 72 samples are really 72 opportunities to introduce the product to new customers. And then this is also new since I started. These are brochures, opportunity brochures, and it's all about nail bars, our foundation, which we just learned about our new foundation calendar too. So if you haven't seen that, check that out because there are so many awesome causes and I don't have them in front of me. And then you also get the catalog. So basically everything that you need to have a business in a bag. So starter kit. Did I miss anything with the starter kit before I talk about commissions, how we make money? Okay, I think that's everything. Okay.
It is tax
I
deductible.
got twosies as well in my kit.
Tax deductible. And then you said you got what?
I had the twosies. I had a bunch of twosies.
Yeah, so mine are just kind of in these little bags right now. But yes, you get 72 of those, of the samples. And then yes, it is tax deductible. Somebody just asked, and that the cost of the kit is $129 plus tax and shipping, and then the value of the kit is actually $250. So you're getting way more in your kit than what you pay for. And then the sets, you can do whatever you want with them. A lot of us sell them and kind of use that money to replenish what we spent on the kit, or take that money and put it back into our business. Is what is kind of recommended, so that way you're starting to build your personal volume and you get commission on it and all that stuff. And then other than that, there are no commitments. There's no contract that you have to sign or anything. So it's basically at any time that you feel that if at any time you would feel that you are no longer wanting to be a stylist, all you have to do is send in a customer support email and then you can be deactivated. So that's one reason that I really decided to join, is because I just thought it's risk-free. I can, resign at any time if it isn't going, or if it doesn't work out. But other than that, we do have a $9.95 a month website fee, and that is free for your first 2 months. And actually right now we have an incentive going on too, for stylists and senior stylists to get basically a $10 product credit back just for working your business, doing what we call bonus qualifying each month, which is something we all try to do each month anyway. And that's selling $300 worth of nails. But the $9.95 website fee, what's awesome about this is, that's one thing that I love about Color Street is, I know in the past I wanted to do other companies, other direct sales, but I saw how much packing that the consultants had to do and how much inventory they had to keep on hand, and they had to send so many invoices. And we have the opportunity to do that with Color Street. We can send a nail set in the mail with a stamp, or we can, put it in regular packaging. But Color Street, with that $9.95 website fee, they take care of all of that for us. If we choose not to keep inventory or ship anything ourselves, we don't have to. So that website fee is so that they can take care of all of that for us. And then you always have every order in your virtual office and everything right there for you. And then I know one question is always, how do you stay active, or how would it work to be deactivated? So basically, one time within 6 months, you have to sell $300 worth of nails in 1 month. And that's what we call bonus qualifying. But once you start, really staying consistent in your VIP group, as well as having Facebook parties, or, whatever kind of other events that you may choose to do, that actually is something that a lot of us find to be pretty achievable. Silas, any other things about commissions? I guess when and how. So we get paid weekly with our regular commissions, and then we get monthly bonuses. Those are paid out at the beginning of the following month. So other than that, we do have other opportunities to earn Jumpstart reward product credit. So if you hit these certain goals within your first month, second month, and third month, you're rewarded with free product credit, and you can use that on full sets, on any of the different things that I showed you, like the files, the buffers, the nail mini files, prep pads, the brochures and catalogs, all of that. So that's really super exciting, especially because after your Jumpstart period, after your first 3 months, you can still earn that later, as long as you keep enrolling new teammates and helping them to earn their Jumpstart rewards. Excuse me, you also get rewarded with that product credit. Kayla's laughing at me because I always have hiccups. And then Nan reminded us that you always earn hostess rewards on your own party link. So as a stylist, we always have our own party link open. And so if any of you are on here because you've had a party before and you saw how fun it was and how it's totally doable to just post about the nails and share them, sometimes, send out free samples and make money off of it, plus earn those free sets. Well, stylists, we get to do that too. We always are earning free sets. So whenever you think about having a party for free sets, think about if you're a stylist, you're always earning free sets like you're always having a party, but you're also getting paid for it. So it's like a party on steroids, basically. So other than that, we have all kinds of stuff that are stylist exclusive gifts and sets and just exciting stuff. So I know a lot of us recently promoted. Anybody that just promoted recently, did anyone get their pin in the mail? Anyone have that available? I see some girls grab them for them. So I just got my senior executive director pin, and they always send it with a cute little note card. And then I recently just promoted to senior executive director, and at that level you start to earn little necklaces, and it says color and street. I hope that I put, yeah, that's right. And then as you continue to rank advance, you get extra charms to put on this. And then also, I think I grabbed my Circle of Excellence. Yep. We have a program called the Circle of Excellence, and I actually tonight just got another charm in. So each month that you hit the Circle of Excellence, you get an extra charm to put on your bracelet. So I just got one to add there. I actually came home to, ladies, anyone else have their flowers? There's Heather's flowers. So our founder is incredible. His name is File Park, and he sent, I see some roses here. He sent 50 roses to all of the women and men who just rank advanced as senior director or above, because at conference we would have walked across the stage and gotten a rose. So I don't know. I mean, we usually only get one flower, but he decided to send us all 50. And so that was a huge surprise. As well as anyone on here that registered for conference, did you guys get your surprise swag? So this is part of what we would have gotten free for going to conference. And so they went ahead and sent that to everybody who had, Kayla's got hers. We used that at our leader retreat. They went ahead and sent that to us anyway. And then last conference, we got bracelets. This is a Tokyo Lights bracelet if you haven't seen those. We have stylist exclusive jewelry. And then another bracelet with the stones. Last year at Christmas, all the team leaders and above got surprise jewelry with the CS logo, a bracelet sent to them. There's just always just surprises and gifts coming at us. Anybody want to mention something recent that they have gotten? Anybody get luggage? Oh, I see Heather's got her huge purple suitcase for rank advancing to executive director. Kayla, did you get yours ever?
I did. Whenever I got home on Friday from our retreat, I had my roses, I had my pin.
Oh yeah, I saw your picture. Oh, so exciting. I came with so much mail. It was like Christmas.
3 little surprises.
Yes, exactly. So so our company never fails to reward us and acknowledge our achievements. And so that's just one thing that I personally love as well. We get stylist exclusive shades another thing that's upstairs that I didn't bring down. But can anyone think of anything else I'm forgetting about stylist exclusives or some of the gifts or anything else? Oh, Nan is holding up. Tell us about that, Nan. You're muted.
I haven't rank advanced yet. It was just for selling, right?
Yep.
These. So I got the Tokyo Lights earring and the Tokyo Lights necklace.
Uh-huh.
That was just for sales.
Yep. Exactly.
So,
that's awesome.
I'm still just a BQ stylist, but just for selling, they sent us these out.
Yeah, so it's not just for rank advancing. They also give gifts to any stylist that hits specific goals. Ooh, Heather's gonna show us some exclusive sets. Tell us about those, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, Kayla's got some too.
What do you have, Kayla?
The same one as you.
Woo, crystal gazing. I might need to put that on
Crystal
tomorrow.
gazing is like duochrome. It's hard to picture. And then I looked for colors, another duochrome.
Purple
I
to
could talk,
teal.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Cosmic Cloud.
I just got one of those in the mail.
Purple.
That was another surprise we got that our company keeps saying, like, surprise, here's some retired sets that you can try to get today. And everyone stalks the website, so they go like that.
Black Cherry Bonbon.
Yeah, that's another one we could get recently if you hopped on early enough. Yeah. Awesome. Anything else
And
I'm forgetting about exclusives? Oh,
I
yeah.
have Color Your World from last year.
Yeah, so
conference.
that conference too. So whenever you go to conference in person, we get all kinds of fun, we call it swag, just for attending. So just gifts. And they also gave us, was it 5 Halloween shades or the Halloween collection last year when we were there?
Didn't they give us? They gave us so much. I literally think we came home with like 28 free sets.
Yes.
Because they gave us 8 of the fall line.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I knew we got something.
We did get Halloween.
Yeah. Well, anyways, they never fail to disappoint us with surprises and free stuff. So if you like any of that, and recognition is a huge one as well, our upline teams always make sure that whenever we hit big goals that, and even small goals, we cheer each other on all the time. Yeah, Danielle said, yes, Halloween and fall we got. Awesome. All right. Well, that is all that I had to share. Silas, before we hop off, anything anyone want to add about anything that we talked about tonight? Because the gate is open to share.
I just wanted to say that some of the people that have been talking to me recently.
Hold on, wait. We can't hear you. Who's talking?
Sierra.
Oh, Sierra, can you turn your volume up or talk louder or move closer to your microphone?
Okay. I can definitely talk louder.
Okay, yeah. Talk a little bit louder.
Can you hear me okay?
Kind of. You're still a little bit muffled.
Try this.
I think it's probably the same issue I've been having on my phone.
Oh,
I have it on I don't know. Can y'all hear me if I get closer? Maybe not.
a little bit better.
Well, I won't say too
That's
much.
good. No, you're good. We can hear you now. Yeah, talk that loud.
Cool. I just want to say that one of the things that people have been asking me is like, okay, but how are you managing your time? I know we've already talked about that a bit, but I just really want to add to that it's very doable. I work full time as a mental health therapist, and I schedule posts, and I also just do it in between being with my 2 kids and finding that flexibility. So it's very manageable. I just wanted to add to that.
Thank you.
I can second that, because you guys know when I started, I was working a 9 to 5 and part-time as a server and a single mom, and I was still able to keep up with Color Street, like Rachel said, because of the Facebook scheduler, but also because we have the freedom to post on our time. And I mean, now I don't have to work my second job, so that's awesome. But I mean, just when I thought I couldn't do anymore, here came Color Street and I was doing it.
Yeah, but I think, like we talked about earlier, the reason that we do it is because, you know, when you have something you want to do, you find a way. If not, you find an excuse. And it's, you know, when you set those goals and you start seeing that success, you find a way. And because it's so fun, it doesn't feel like work. Like if I had to add more grading or reading for grad school, I don't know how much more I would find a way. But because this is fun, I find a way, and I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like, you know, I'm just using my creative outlet to have fun, and I just feel so very blessed to be able to bring in an income and have all of these blessings in my life because of this company and this opportunity. So we just want to thank everybody for hopping on. If you're a stylist that was just here to chime in, we thank you for being here. If you are a potential stylist deciding, you know, if this is right for you, we hope that you decide that you'd like to join our team. And if so, we will be here to help every step of the way. We can't wait to welcome you to the team. So if you have any questions, I will be posting this replay. Tiffany says, yes, join us. I'll be posting the replay in the group maybe tonight, probably tomorrow since it's getting late because I do have to like save it and upload it and all that stuff. But stylists, feel free to share the replay later with any of your potential stylists. And if you have questions, just ask us in our Considering group. If you're not in that group, please join Consider Becoming a Nail Boss with Nail Vibes Nation. Is that the name of the group? Is that right? Consider Becoming a Nail Boss with Nail Vibes Nation. Awesome. And then we plan to do another workshop all about the opportunity at the beginning of next month, just like we do all the time, but we've got posts going off randomly. So be sure to check that out as well as some of the old posts. But I'll let you guys go. Thanks again, everybody, for hopping on, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.